Our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua. Apparently, they saying Joshua and Jermaine Franklin tickets, they are not moving. Um, they're having difficulty selling the tickets. So, like I said before, Anthony Joshua, fighting in the Middle East got something to do with it. I don't know. Anthony Joshua, training in the U.S. and not, being able to promote the UK got something to do with it. Is it that the fans wanted to see Dillian White in there? I think it would have sold better if Dillian White was in there. That's my opinion. I think it would have sold better if Dillian White was in there. And maybe they have no interest in him fighting Jermaine Franklin, an American, and they wanted to watch Dillian White and Anthony Joshua too. Or maybe since Anthony Joshua got beat by Usyk twice, there's no interest in Anthony Joshua no more. Maybe Anthony Joshua is starting to fall from grace as an attraction in the UK from fighting in the Middle East, from losing to Usyk twice, to not being champion again, to throwing a temper tantrum. Maybe people starting to pull back on Anthony Joshua, or maybe it's just the opponent. It don't interest them. Maybe it's an opponent, and people just don't want to see that opponent in the ring. But apparently there's thousands of tickets left, or maybe because Eddie Hearn, can't sit there and buy and resell tickets like he used to. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Eddie Hearn and buying and reselling the UK, putting a ban on that, is why he had to make a way to the Middle East. It's why he wanted to introduce AJ in America. You know what I'm saying? And they've been trying to avoid and say, well, the UK, is better for Anthony Joshua. But at the end of the day, it's a ceiling on how much money you can make, especially when you can't buy and resell the tickets no more. And now, could Anthony Joshua really need a Tyson Fury? Could Anthony Joshua really, sit there and need a Deontay Wilder now? Could he now more than ever need a Francis Ngannou? Could be the case. It could be the case. It could be the case. I'm just gonna side on the side of caution. It's just Jermaine Franklin. He's a virtual unknown. I remember watching him in Detroit fight a couple years ago at a card I was invited to by the promoter. It was a good card too. I must say myself, it was a good card. So yeah, that's the first time I had heard of him. I can't remember where he's from. He might be from Saginaw. Well, we got the internet right here. Let's not be lazy. I think he's from Saginaw. I could be wrong. Yeah, he's from Saginaw. Yep. So, he put on a valiant effort. Some people thought he beat Dillian White and this, that, and the third. And it could be the ticket price. It could be the opponent. Maybe him and Dillian White would have already sold out. Only somebody in the UK could tell me what the issue is. So at this point, I'm sitting here and insinuating. I'm assuming, excuse me. I'm assuming. So maybe somebody with more knowledge in the UK can tell me why he ain't selling. Why is it an issue with ticket sales? And I'm pretty sure, people got them. Maybe they're not promoting it. Maybe because AJ training in Dallas, he ain't promoting. Maybe because he lost. People don't care. Maybe, it could be 1,010 different reasons on why. It could be 1,010 different reasons on why. I could, I don't know, but it says that tickets not selling for Anthony Joshua Jermaine Franklin April 1st at the O2 Arena in London. That's less than a month away. So Anthony Joshua fight against Jermaine Franklin on April 1st. Which is April Fools at O2 in London has thousands of unsold tickets according to Garth A. Davey. Things are starting to look desperate. There's a concern that Joshua Franklin fight won't sell out, which could signal that Joshua's star power is beginning to fade after two consecutive defeats and three losses in his last five contests. Eddie Hearn may need to work his magic to get to selling tickets. Garth believes the fans are reacting to being disappointed with Joshua and Tyson Fury fight not happening last year. That's one of the boxing world's wanted to see fights, particularly in UK fans. After that big letdown, British fans, not surprisingly, are less than eager to purchase tickets to watch Anthony Joshua fight American Franco, who's coming off a loss to Dillian White last November at Wembley Stadium. In hindsight, Joshua should have picked another opponent, White, Joe Joyce, and Deontay Wilder instead of Franklin. Boxing fans have made their feelings known about Anthony Joshua about that Jermaine Franklin on April 1st with the lots of tickets, thousands of tickets still unsold at the O2 Arena, said Garth A. Davies to Talk Sports. What is the issue with AJ right now? He's always had a less is more strategy. It's time to charge for change. For a change. Davies said about Joshua, it's been 6 years since he fought Klitschko, which was a massive event at Wembley Stadium. We thought we were going to get a fight between him and Tyson Fury. It didn't materialize. They're feeling he's being protected in some way. The two defeats to Alexander Usyk, the one he didn't turn up on the night at Spurs. The last one, we working and commentating in last August in Saudi Arabia. He just fell in the last few rounds of the fight. He was so close, but the boxing skills outdid him in the last few rounds. I feel like he needs something. He needs something big. He just needs the optics that he's back to being that big lump, that big destroyer that licks his lips and goes into battle, said Garth. He needs the rawness that took him to the heavyweight title, said Spencer Oliver about Joshua. Dog, that's not something that you can turn on and turn off, bro. When, he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz, that shit was gone, bro. That's how if you got a game dog or not. And he really was just a big ass athlete they threw in the boxing ring. He wasn't no true fighter. Told you, Deontay Wilder showed his willingness to continue to get his ass whooped by Tyson Fury and still looking for a fourth fight to get his ass whooped again. And when you keep coming back for some more, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, you got dog in you. That's something that you can't put in somebody's heart. You can't put that fighter spirit in people's hearts. You can't. You can't. It's just something you're born with. You know, it's something you born with. So if they looking for that seek and destroy, it's just something that you can't continue. You can't just turn on and turn off. Sorry. You know, it's just not. And that dog got beat out of him by Andy Ruiz. You know, and that's just what it is. And am I mad he fighting Jermaine Franklin? Y'all gotta understand, bro. He should destroy Dillian White. Let's not, get it. But he got to get back on. He got to get back on. He got to get back in the win column. He got to get a layup. And Robert Garcia predicted that. He gonna get an easy fight, and you know what I'm saying. And if they mad because the Tyson Fury fight didn't materialize, man, come on, that was something last minute. That's not something that you just throw together. That was last minute. That's just not something that you sit there and you say we just gonna throw this shit together and do it. That take time to materialize, time to make sure everything is right. You know what I'm saying? All that take time. So if y'all think they supposed to just do that in a matter of 6 to 8 weeks, bro, come on now. And Tyson Fury can't be trusted. He can't even get it. He tried to run away from a third Deontay Wilder fight. And now and then, y'all blaming Anthony Joshua. Now it don't even like he gonna get in the ring with Alexander Usyk. Think about that for a minute. Now it don't even like he gonna get in the ring with Alexander Usyk. So now what? Don't y'all want to y'all want to take y'all money and start boycotting. I ain't got no problem with that until you get what you want. But make sure you keep that energy with Tyson Fury if he don't take on Alexander Usyk next, or he don't get y'all what y'all want to take on Anthony Joshua. Just being honest. Don't just make Anthony Joshua suffer. Don't forget to make Tyson Fury suffer too, because he tried to fall out with Deontay Wilder. He tried to fall out with he could fall out with Alexander Usyk. So let's just keep the same energy. You got a lot of people that's pro Anthony Joshua on here, hard as hell, who in love with Anthony Joshua and they hate on Deontay Wilder. They won't call a spade a spade. You gotta call a spade a spade. You gotta call a spade a spade. You gotta call a spade a spade. Fury gonna need to get the same backlash if he don't get in there with if he don't get in there with if he don't get in there with Tyson Fury. Let's keep it real. He deserve the same energy that Errol Spence and these dudes getting. He not exempt from that. He not exempt from that. Come on, we got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100. But I think and maybe it's exactly what he said it is. Maybe it's exactly what he said it is. That they wanted the Fury fight and and all that, but y'all gotta understand. You can't just Tyson Fury want to do that in a matter of 6 weeks. Come on, man, 2 months, man. Come on, y'all deserve it better for a fight that that the boxing world been seeing, a fight for the UK and all that. Y'all deserve the proper setup for that fight. Y'all deserve the proper build up to that fight. Y'all don't deserve a half-ass product, bro. Y'all deserve a proper build up, bro. You don't deserve a half-ass product, dude. Y'all deserve the proper excitement, the proper build up, and not a rush job. Tyson Fury was just mentioning Anthony Joshua's name to get y'all panties in a bunch. That's exactly what he was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. He didn't have no serious intentions on fighting Anthony Joshua. He didn't have no real intentions on fighting Anthony Joshua, at the last minute, bro. Let's keep it real. Come on. We know what it is, bro. We not stupid. So if y'all want to believe that, bro, look at the proof in the pudding. How long it's getting him to sign to fight Alexander Usyk, and Usyk might have to eat his words, and he might turn around and fight Deontay Wilder now. Then people gonna start looking at Alexander Usyk funny. So think about that for a minute. So, like I said, it is what it is. Check out the heavyweight boxing talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. On the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.